The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. It appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here we go. Pink, yellow, red, 38. Ready.
They go play action. Young. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Bears defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Yellow, 560, smash, red.
Third down, Young from the gun. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
An inside run with Jenkins. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the shotgun, it's Young. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go. Black shot. 52 blue.
To throw, Young. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bengals at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go, set. 45, white, set.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. You look at this Bears defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Looking to throw, Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11th.
Cincinnati Bengals.
They'll give it to Jenkins. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. Let's see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready?
It's Young off play action. As he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked it once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Yell.
4th down, Young. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Looking to put a drive together.
Shot 60, shot 60. Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And all the way down to the 39. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Mustang 19. 60 Vikings. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Shot, 17. Here we go, set, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on, set. 33, yellow.
Young off the play fake. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set. Black.
Give up the middle. Jenkins. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Ready?
Now here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. Now we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Jenkins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the 6-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Here we 52 blaster. Red, 38. Ready?
Now Young. Young loses it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they have the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Ready. 60 vices.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's taken it around the 40. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Flushed out right. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here first and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Ready up. Set, hut. Hut.
On 1st down is Jenkins. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
On the
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Pause, red. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Young. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
We're watching the film, and it's working. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
On the return, the Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A run, it's Jenkins. as he's up to about the 37. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Hey, green, blue, 32. Ready?
Throwing, Young. Going for the deep ball. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Bears take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
18, 19, 18. Go 3. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Check out.
That's to the tight end, Musgrove. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the tight end in motion here.
19 Tigers, 19 Lions. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Second down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Brian Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. This one is complete to Jenkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Claws red. Let's go now.
Final play of the half. Young. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10
Here we go,
at the 50-yard line.
Black 40. Ready?
Young now from the 50. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, red. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They'll run. This is Judkins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. Flush to his right. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Mustang 19. Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this one going nowhere. What a hit that time to bull rush in there and drop it behind the line. And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll look to throw here. Thomas brings it in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They were held out last time. Here now is third and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. 79, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play on this third quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal.
19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Musgrave's got it outright. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
7-yard line. A gain of 4.
Young working out of the gun. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Second catch for him to do, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Young now. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Again, it's Young. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
Judkins to pick up about 4 at second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now second and 5.
Green Jack.
Young. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Third down, Young from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 33.
That's another Bengals first down.
Go red.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hut.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 3.
Hey, move. Hut.
To throw, Young. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Jahad Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, go!
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And he will have the first down at about the 21-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's taken in by Golden. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Now it's Jenkins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
And the Bengals first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on second down.
Up second and 17.
They'll run it with Jenkins. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Huh?
Young. Escape. Oh, Young loses it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 60 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
18 Pioneers, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw again. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Here's Young. Setting up a screen for Judkins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Motion, motion, motion.
Young to throw. Connects with Duvernay. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Yellow, 60 red. 60 red.
Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Red, cycle.
Young will set to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Let's go. Sam, black 40. Field, black. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
It'll be Young again. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the